right, let's just start this thing.
Let's start this thing.
It's all you, Kelvin.
Yo, I thought it'd be one of the triplets jobs.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Fiend.
What episode is this? Out of Focus episode. 57, 58, 57.
Somewhere around.
I think yeah, 57 or 58. I think.
We did a pre-recorded one though, so
I think it's 57.
Well, we're here. We're here because we're putting in podcasts, putting in time to film these podcasts because you guys are gonna go to the Philippines soon. So we're filming these a little bit earlier than we typically do. So this one I think is gonna be 58, but we've already filmed 57. That's not out yet.
Is he hella weak?
Moses just sent me a picture. AB, you might have to pull your shorts down, Cody.
Oh!
No, let that out.
Nah, I'm gonna let it rock. Hold on. Y'all
I'm gonna let it rock.
Can we get age restriction?
We're gonna
from
get
that?
Chat, y'all fucking with that?
Hey, chat, y'all like that? Y'all
as long
like
as
that
your
right
ball
there?
sack's not popping out.
Would
He
that
just
be
has-
kind of crazy if his ball sack popped out?
I was going commando into
You'd be
these whole time?
viral.
Wait. Would we have to say anything? Like, how would we?
What do you mean?
You definitely have to say
I'd for
something.
sure say something if my homie's ball sack is hanging out
But
on,
then that-
on a podcast that I'm on.
But
like,
then you have to acknowledge the fact that you've seen his ball sack.
yeah, I mean,
We saw that Wii ball.
yeah.
No, you didn't. That's crazy.
Wow.
You didn't see mine, but I saw yours. Hey, did you see Aiden Ross trolling C-Mac with the
No.
fake ball sack?
Nah.
He was like doing a fit check, and then he had like a fake ball sack coming out. And C-Mac was like, "We gotta get down in the alley, cuz." I don't know.
Like,
It
he was
was
trying to
just,
fade him?
What, it was like hanging out the bottom of his shorts or something?
yeah. I don't know. That's just a collab I wouldn't expect to see.
I've been there before.
Well, having ball
Nah,
sack
I'm
hanging out?
kidding.
Hanging with C-Mac?
Nah.
Or just having ball sack hanging out?
You know, just having ball sack hanging out every once in a while.
Yeah, that shit happens, bruh.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Whoops.
When's the last time it happened?
Well, I try to stay conscious of it now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because once it pops out once, you feel that breeze.
Shit hits, huh?
You just, it hits,
Damn near
but
let that shit hang.
it hits, but it's like just a key identifier of just like, hold on, something's not right. I'm in the living room right now and I'm feeling this breeze.
Something's
this breeze
not
doesn't come
right.
around often.
Or something's just perfect.
I mean, so what do? You just tuck it back in and act like no one's seen it? Would we stop filming? Like,
What? Oh, we're starting the podcast. huh?
Start petting my shit?
all right, we're starting this podcast off very paused.
Yeah, my fault.
Y'all
no.
should been hanging out like that though.
Nah.
Y'all go commando
When
all
it's
the
hot.
time?
My shit don't hang out.
Okay,
Maybe
we didn't have to talk. We didn't have to go back to the topic.
Okay, my bad.
I'll sleep commando though.
Maybe because you know,
You let me.
I'm semen retention, so it's like my shit's full. You know, it doesn't.
it's
Well, I guess
scrunched up.
if it was
If it's hot
full,
though.
it would sag, right?
Yeah, but if it's warm, they sag more. If it's cold,
yeah, it's
they-
dependent on the weather.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, when it's hot, that's why you're. But come on, all right. to the
Straight
podcast.
scrotum
Yeah,
talk for the
it's
first
like-
5 minutes.
He's trying to double
That's
back, and now
crazy.
now going into this topic of us all wearing the same shirt.
I'll just look
looks
like
extra
some
pause.
straight
But, I
ball
mean,
sacks.
I just want to say that we didn't plan this at all. Me and Basa are damn near wearing the same fit,
Quarter rounds.
Exactly.
and then AB pulled up to the podcast today.
Chilling.
Seen he had the same shirt on. No big deal. All right, well, I could switch it up. And then Basa came through like 5 minutes later with the same one, and you know, I just kind of we all decided to be a unit. And how do you feel like being an odd man out?
Odd man out is what you call it. I just call it the sauciest in the room.
Nah.
You guys made it easy for me today.
Yeah, now he just
You are
stands
definitely
out.
saucy right now.
I went
give
for
you
my like Duck Dynasty vibes. I don't get to get shit off anymore. I'm pretty much just in the house like doing resumes and shit. So I'm just like, all right, well,
Felt that.
we'll start throwing shit together again.
Damn. Yeah, this is a very like. I don't even say it.
You don't throw the fit on in the crib?
Nah, it'd be too hot for that.
I mean, that's when. Okay. It's September. Summer just ended. And you're dressed like this.
Bro, you see, it's overcast. It's windy outside. Like, it's not like September, 80 degrees, sunny outside. Like, and it's
You
But
definitely
you
got.
see how we're dressed.
and it's the evening. Like,
Did
bruh,
you look at the weather though?
I didn't.
So you would have put this on either way.
Nah, but I went outside to smoke.
Is
like,
the vest
earlier
is
in
the
this.
vest too much?
Nah, he's going crazy.
No, yeah, it's Mando.
It's funny that you said
The vest.
summer just ended and he's dressing like that already. You got Halloween decorations in your room already?
Nah, not yet.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Would you ever go hunting?
I don't know. Like, I'm not really the type to like want to kill an animal for sport type shit.
Okay.
What about
I
you?
wouldn't
Like-
want to either.
I
I'd
don't
want to
think I
do
could
like
kill
maybe
it.
the fucking.
I was gonna just try to go with the whole
The-
bit and just try to get on you for that.
I mean, I fuck with the hunting
was gonna
swag.
call
though.
pussy.
I fuck with the hunting aesthetic though.
Nah, but
Or I'll do the what is it called when they shoot the disc up in the air?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
I'll do that shit.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Something about taking your gun and killing some shit. I don't know.
It's just like, damn, that deer was out there minding his business.
See, deer especially, because they look very
you
gentle.
be thinking about Bambi and shit.
Exactly.
No.
But I'm thinking though, if I were to go hunting, I would go hunting for wild boar. Kill them pigs.
You could skin them too. You'll do that.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'd skin them.
It'd have to be some shit that I'd want to eat, and yeah,
The skinning is
figure
like
that shit out.
crazy for me.
Isn't
like,
it
I don't
illegal?
know.
Isn't it illegal to just hunt them though? Like you actually have to be intentional with what you do.
I think it
It's
depends
sport.
on the species.
I just think you need a
of animal.
license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dependent on a lot of factors. I would think it's location, animal, and like the laws around it. Because I'm pretty sure in Florida or some shit like that, the wild boars are an invasive species, so you could just knock them off.
Okay. I think in Florida you can do a lot of things.
Yeah, Florida's the Wild West for sure.
Could throw someone to the gators.
What?
But so you guys wouldn't go hunting? You guys wouldn't plug some shit off?
I'd do it. I'd try it out.
What would you hunt?
I don't want to go hunting.
Because fishing is like the same shit. I've gone fishing. Why don't
Yeah.
we give a fuck about the fish?
But you catch and release fish.
No, I catch and eat fish.
But see, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna like whatever you're hunting, if you kill it and eat it, that's different. But
But that's the whole point, I would think.
You can't just kill it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna just leave the body there. That's the
Yeah.
whole. That's the gnarly part of it. Shooting is really no big.
yeah, that's what
It
I'm
is
saying.
a
Like,
big deal, but when you have to go pick up that dead fucking carcass,
yeah,
cut it
that shit's
open,
hella heavy,
gut it,
yeah.
Clean it.
store it, salt it, make jerky.
See, maybe if I shot the gun, but there was like a master hunter that did the rest of the dirty work type shit, I'd fuck with it. Like, okay, I'm eating what I killed, but like, I don't think I have the stomach to go skinning and gutting the whole.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have it either.
I don't think I would want to kill like a deer or nothing. Like
I want to try it out.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan talks about it all the time.
I mean, I think a part of hunting, I feel like is kind of badass, and it takes a lot of fucking skill, especially if you're talking about like going hunting with bows and arrows and shit like that, where it's like you don't even have a gun.
Yeah.
That's
You got to
pretty
take
fire.
down shit. Like, I fuck with it. I just don't know if I'm really like looking to do that for fun.
Have
Yeah.
some
You know,
wild
like I'm about
deer
to take
burgers.
someone's life today.
Yeah, my white friends are gonna call me pussy for not wanting to do that.
I
Just
wouldn't.
kill it, bro.
It's not that
Pull
serious.
the
It doesn't have a
fucking
soul,
trigger.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it, you pussy.
The bow and arrow would be a good approach. I feel like there's like more skill involved with that.
But then
Have you
got
guys shot one before?
a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
No.
It's honestly,
Actually, I think I have once at the skateboard camp. You've done it?
yeah.
Were you a part of archery in high school?
No, I did this. This was like middle school on some like engineering camp type shit I went to.
They were teaching you how to do bows and arrows?
Yeah, it was all sorts of just weird engineering shit.
That's
Yeah,
not weird.
like-
It's just different. You
It's
know?
a skill.
Yeah.
But if you
It was,
pull up, pop the trunk and you got the bow and arrow.
Somebody pulls a
That's
bow and
crazy.
arrow out in any type of situation,
I'm
I'm
scared.
damn near-
Bro,
yeah,
those
like-
It's still knocking you back.
yeah.
But, I mean,
yeah, I'm just like, the fact that he chooses this as his weapon of
He
choice.
has to be good.
Yeah,
at
I'm like, he's
scared.
master archer.
it. I'm
Like,
like doing zigzags. Like
and when I say bow and arrow, what do you guys think of? Like some
yeah.
Spear.
like Cupid shit? But some of the bow and arrows are like
that's a
Oh, yeah,
that's a
those
crossbow.
Those are crossbows.
oh shit, like Buffy
Yeah,
the
no,
Vampire
crossbow,
Slayer.
that's-
Who pulls that out the trunk?
That's yeah,
Those
that's,
are basically guns.
it's like a 9.
Yeah, it's basically a gun. It has a trigger.
I don't know, man. I think hunting though is kind of like it would be a cool experience to do it one time. I would do it once.
I think it's cool as fuck. Like survival wise, because like
Yeah.
if shit
Just
just went
as a
horrible,
man, you gotta know
Just
how to
knowing
knock
how to
some
hunt.
shit
Yeah.
down.
No, that's facts.
not facts.
And it's like you go out in the bush and you camp out and you like
You gotta wait.
really hunt.
And you hit them with the arrow, they start bleeding out. Then you gotta find. The
You gotta
trail,
follow 'em.
Follow the trail. I did a lot of hunting in Red Dead,
Bro,
the video game. So,
So you know how it
I'm
works.
enticed in that way.
It's the fundamentals of it.
you were knocking the deers off?
Throw them on the back of the horse. Take them to the camp.
I think the worst part is like hearing them, like if you don't really instantly
Oh,
knock them out, like
yeah.
they're squealing and shit.
Oh, they're gonna bleed out, especially if you're doing bow and arrow. They're
Yeah,
gonna bleed
yeah,
out
bow
and
and
slow
arrow,
down, and you're gonna see them slowly die.
But what would you prefer, bow and arrow or like a sniper?
Sniper, that's an instant kill. I don't have to hear them like.
Yeah, but if it just like blows their head off, that's like a nasty situation to be like walking back up on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they aim for the heart, right? Essentially, so it's a one shot, one kill.
Well, I would so I would expect if you're shooting with a rifle or hunting with a gun, you get the kill a lot farther. But the thing with bow and arrows is I would expect you'd have to be a lot closer.
Yeah.
So it makes it that much more difficult.
I mean,
and it's harder for the animal. You know, it's just harder for you because it's like they hear you, they smell you.
Yeah.
You got to get close enough to shoot them. But a sniper, it's like I could hit you from
range.
down forward, bro. Like
I'm across the meadow.
Across the map.
really plucking shit. I don't know. That shit always freaks me out. Or those clips of like the dudes in the Middle East,
What is that?
Doing what?
like the GoPro footage of them getting nicked in their helmet by a sniper, or like
I've never
or
watched
like
that.
having.
Oh,
Bro, how have you not seen
You've
that?
never seen any of those?
I
Nah.
don't think
Like
so. No.
war videos?
I've
Or
seen-
just crazy war.
They
clip,
come
like,
out the
Yeah.
bunker and then get shot at and they run back in. They're like, oh shit.
You ever seen American
Nah.
Sniper?
That's a real. That's a real life zombie.
I
right
haven't
there.
seen it.
That's a zombie for
What?
sure, though. I've seen the movie, but yeah, I haven't seen like the actual footage, like what you guys are talking about.
I couldn't imagine.
How have
Being,
you go-
I couldn't imagine being the American Sniper, bro.
That's probably a crazy zoovie.
I wonder
His
how
ball
much
sacks
life-
for sure hanging out
How
the bottom of his shorts.
you have
man.
to, bro.
Wow.
You have to let that shit rock sometimes, because I'm sure in the Middle East it's getting hot. You
Yeah,
gotta stay at that post for hella hours. There's stories of them having to piss
piss
on
and shit them.
themselves.
Yeah,
because
But
they
you
can't
gotta-
move. Can you get that?
You gotta
I mean,
keep
can
the
you-
angle.
like you got to hold this position for 4 hours.
I could piss on myself, but shitting while you're laying on your stomach is crazy. Like,
Oh no!
Still a
It's
little
like
warm
crazy mud butt.
All right, I don't think they have to shit on themselves. But I mean, that'd be kind of
Ooh.
crazy.
You have to have
You
somebody.
get knocked off by a dude with shitty booty.
wow.
That kill cam's
You
looking
somehow
crazy.
find out.
He shit himself right as he pulled the trigger.
Nah, but you should watch American Sniper.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
really
watch
good
it.
movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies,
Oh yeah, what's up with you, man? You got a problem or what?
Yeah, let's talk
Definitely, bro.
about that.
so yesterday I saw Oppenheimer
For the 11th
for the
time?
5th and final time.
That was a fifth.
It's only
I
5?
swear, nah.
10.
That
I
had
thought it
to have
was
been
7.
like
Really
7,
10,
at
bro.
least
When
7.
When I watched it with you guys, it was 3, and then I watched it dolo again 4, and then yesterday 5. But this is officially the last one because we're going to the Philippines. Unless when we come back, they're still showing it, which is highly likely. I might check it out one more time.
But why though? What is
Yeah,
the
I want to
appeal?
know the reasoning behind your obsession with this movie.
I've been trying to figure it out. I've been watching a lot of film essays on YouTube explaining the movie. I'm a really big fan of coming of age movies where you see the character at a younger point in their life and then they grow up, and so the movie, and it's just like it's so many genres in one. It's like it's a romance, it's a drama, it's a comedy, it's a thriller.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character? Probably Oppenheimer. I like Cillian Murphy. He's a good actor.
I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of worried.
Why?
Kind of worried about this and you right now.
Oh, also, one of the main reasons is like, once this movie goes to streaming, I'm probably never going to watch it ever again.
Because it's
Until it
not
comes-
IMAX 70 mil.
Until it comes back, like, they do the 10-year reunion in IMAX. Because they're going to do that for Interstellar, probably. So I'll definitely watch that a couple times.
See, that's a Zuvi I could watch 5 times.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, like,
But,
bro.
yeah, I'm like...
Get this silent film, black and white piece of trash
What?
off the screen. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that.
You just tried to go in. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it once it hits streaming because it's not going to hit the same as like when you're watching it in IMAX 70, bro, on film,
Zuby.
in the way that it's supposed to be consumed, it's
Yeah, because they also say like rewatching stuff like this is a form of like mental
Stockholm syndrome.
yeah, like it's a red flag. That's my only thing, because it's like, damn, like, are you okay?
I definitely hit points like that. I always rewatch movies a couple times.
Yeah, but I mean,
while they're in theaters,
but also too, you have to take into account you're an A-list preferred member now too,
Yeah,
right?
so it's free. Well, not
So-
free, but
So if you didn't have this A-list preferred,
no, I wouldn't. I would definitely not be
so
doing
it's like,
would you have at least seen it twice though?
twice for sure.
3 times?
No,
but the fact that you have this membership and you can go unlimited times is kind of
it's OP, bro. It's $25 a month, and a ticket is $25. So it's like I would have spent, what is that, 120,
Yeah.
150 bucks at this point.
okay. I get you. He's in the clear. For
And
me.
I've just been
But
like,
there's still like the time cost.
Oh, yeah, I
efficient,
put
you
in
know,
a
it's
15-hour shift.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a 3-hour journey.
Could you ever?
It feels like
The Barbie movie.
bro,
He's
why
already
that
talk like
twice,
you
bro?
like that.
I don't know.
yeah, you're damn near halfway to me. You watched
No,
Barbie,
I'm not.
You watched Barbie twice.
That's an hour and a half movie. Your shit's 3 hours.
So 2 of his is only 1 Oppenheimer.
Hey,
There's
facts.
something about the movies though that's like relaxing. You could escape reality.
If you get to the ones with the good seats,
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's doing. I
No,
would
the ones
assume.
we're in, they're like the traditional no recliner seats.
Mm.
See,
It's
he's
pretty-
torturing himself.
It's pretty trash. Like when people have to get up, you literally have to stand up. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's just the straight foldy ones.
But also, that's what I've been experimenting with, is getting different seats to see what row I like the best. Because
So what's been the best row so far?
the second row from the middle, which is row J or something.
All right. So how long until we see Basa, like the movie critic, like really writing shit?
I
up
don't know.
and
It's
all
really
this?
interesting. I've been learning a lot because I'm really fascinated with movies, obviously. But I'm really fascinated with people who make film essays, which I will probably end up making some because I'm back in school, so I'm definitely gonna have to make.
I feel like a film essay is pretty much like a Trap Lord Ross video.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
But just
for
on
film.
All the
film.
best
Yeah.
YouTubers, they're just video essays. They're like
Yeah.
school projects.
Yeah. YouTube was kind of built on school projects, I feel like.
I mean,
People just
Kinda,
making
yeah.
shit.
and zoo videos.
Mm.
That was the very first YouTube
Yeah.
video.
what?
He
A
doesn't
zoo
know
video?
Yeah.
Were they
Somewhere
feeding
where
a,
hamsters are.
they're feeding a giraffe or elephant
My
or
bad.
something like that?
I feel bad when I call him hamster brain because you guys be on him and shit.
Why? It's just,
I
call
thought we all be,
everybody
yeah, I was like, we
Yeah,
damn
but I
near
feel
all be
like
hamster brain
they
sometime.
call you hamster brain.
you
more.
just hear it. That's the only time you hear it.
Sends it in the group chat.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you feel like you don't have a hamster brain?
Nah.
What kind of brain?
I feel like everybody has a hamster brain.
At times,
at
right?
sometimes, yeah.
A portion of their brain is hamster brain.
Yeah.
I should be hamstered up sometimes.
I think you type hamstered up right now.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
got the same shirt on, so it's just like, why
Yeah,
not?
that was just already. Y'all must have been on hamster brain material.
Friday night. I'm from full hamster
I feel like
mode.
you had
Why? Oh,
Running
yeah.
around the wheel.
you were running around the wheel today, huh?
Yes.
Wanna talk about today?
I
I saw
was.
something.
If you guys haven't noticed, we've only had one angle for this podcast, and that is because 2 of my cameras are being used right now on a Warner Brothers set
Ooh.
for
Studio
Back on
160.
Figg right now. So Back on Figg, Schoolboy Q is shooting a music video, and Back on Figg has set up their live podcast setup on the set. And today they hosted one of their shows, and they're gonna go Saturday, and then they're gonna go Sunday,
Damn.
and basically do a whole live stream extravaganza
3 days.
while they're shooting the music video. Today they weren't really doing a lot of. They didn't do any shots. No cameras were set up. It was just all pre-production, and it was just so nuts to be on that set and to be like in one of the stages on a Warner Brothers set. It was like, wow, this is legit, because the only time I've ever been on a set, or that set specifically, was when you pay for the tour.
The tour.
Mhm.
I haven't even done that yet.
It's dope. You should do it.
Yeah.
So we're in this big ass stage, and then it's cool because when you go on the side, they have a plaque. And they have all the shows that have been filmed on this stage.
That's
'Cause
crazy.
There's tons of stages.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, a stage is basically just a giant warehouse on film lots where they film videos in, pretty much. And like on a Warner Brothers set, you got movies like you got like Friends was filmed on Warner Brothers set, that set in Burbank. You know, you got like, I think like Gilmore Girls, like a whole bunch of like classic cinema, even movies, you know.
George Lopez.
I don't know. That'd be tight. The trampoline sequence.
I don't know how much you could talk about, but how were they building sets from scratch?
It looked like it. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool to see because
That's
they were getting the lights set up. They were painting like big vinyl sheets or like canvas sheets. So I'm not too sure what they're gonna do with that. There was nothing built to the point where I could tell what it was, but they were definitely building shit.
Big ass crew.
Big ass crew.
Damn. Because you
That's
can't see much, but like when the stream first starts, Q's getting a haircut in the back.
No, so he wasn't even getting a haircut.
Oh, he wasn't. What was
No,
he
he was
doing?
getting a fitting for a mask.
Oh, like makeup type
No,
shit?
like a mold. Like he was getting his whole face. Like,
Interesting.
yeah, so I got to film that
I saw you
process.
filming in the back, and then I just see hella people walking in and out of the set. Like, it looked crazy. It's crazy good podcast idea. Whoever thought that.
Well, I just love the fact that they're taking this podcast wherever they're pulling up and
Yeah.
setting up shop. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of very different in the
Yeah.
space.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely innovative.
That's not like a IRL, like off the iPhone type thing.
Right.
You know, like I don't know. I kind of like this moving
The
set
on the
shit
go,
because
yeah.
we all went to the 100th episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we
The
could talk
house.
about that
Yeah.
after we talk about this, but they pull up. So the last pod was at the 100th show. Then this one, they haven't done one damn near at the house yet in a while, so at least a week or two. And
They're
then
on
today
tour right now.
it was extra special because Q actually like sat down for a while, like
Yeah.
for the whole damn near for the whole stream.
We should try moving this shit on like the freeway or something. Just on the couches and the table.
There goes that.
There goes the hamster brain.
Y'all not fucking with that? Yo, chat, y'all fucking with that?
I'm fucking with that.
He's the chat.
I would fuck with that.
If we put this whole shit like on the beach,
because I mean, they got bums setting up tents in the middle of the median right over here. So
that
we
was
set
what's
up
a little
crazy.
podcast gonna do?
Yeah, we should set up. We should go pod in their tent.
Okay, that's the hamster brain. Right there. Like, he's good.
No, but I'm definitely down with shooting the pod somewhere else and doing all that. But it's just a bitch to set up. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is.
Like this shit is like hard ass work.
Oh, so you'll do it for T-Rail and them, but you won't do it for us.
I'll help, bruh. I'll help. Yeah.
I'm getting paid to do it for T-Rail.
Hmm.
These are just more like
I got you,
passion.
bro.
But I'm down. I'm down. We could do it. Where you want to set up shop? The only thing is we need power. There's a lot of things to think about.
Let's
when
just
you're
set it up
shooting
at the crib.
We got a generator. Bring a generator.
hella loud
Yeah,
ass
it's gonna be
generator.
loud.
Come on, bruh. You're not even thinking anymore.
Right, if we're on the beach, it's just a little
The
extension cord.
the beach would be crazy, but I don't know where we would get power from.
Well, the homie Adrian has a studio right on Venice, which is
Oh
pretty
yeah,
fun.
yeah. You
Oh
said
yeah,
we
if we
could
shoot
did that
on there.
rooftop, that for sure could
I'm
be
patio?
fun.
I'm down.
He said it
I
was
feel
good.
like it's something different about it being live though, too. So we might have to go live for that.
I'm not tripping.
But yeah, to conclude, the Warner Brothers.
Are you
set-
there all 3 days?
Well, tomorrow I'm supposed to film a day in the life with House Phone because he's got his High Rollers release dropping with Desto Dub. That's an awful lot of High Rollers.
Nice.
So I reached out to him and was just like, yo, let's film a day in the life because I've been trying to do this day in the life series. We got one with TF coming, and then the third episode is going to be with House Phone. So I believe they're going to do more filming tomorrow on set, but I'm going to be with House Phone. I'm going to try to make it if there's time, like if the timing works.
Mm-hmm.
But I've already set some shit up with House Phone, and I feel like that would be a dope video for the VBC.
Far.
But I think Sunday they're gonna have people on set too, so they actually put out a casting. Maybe you guys should get casted for it.
Oh shit!
Fuck it, it's good.
Coming
Uh,
on.
You guys want to
throw
get
my-
casted for it?
I'll do
Yeah.
it. I'm not tripping.
I'll throw my hat in the ring.
I'll do it naked.
All right,
What
There
you
goes
guys
that
looking
hamster
for,
wheel
huh?
brain.
that's different.
you guys
That's not a
looking
hamster.
for?
That's That's a ferret brain right there.
That's crazy.
100th episode.
Oh
Back
yeah,
on
we
Figg.
everyone pulled up to the 100th episode. Belt showed up. The
Dave.
vlog is dropped. Dave pulled
Oh
up.
yeah, that shit's pulling numbers too.
You know, it was a very good night. A very good energy.
I had a lot of fun.
But no one got in the pool.
He was talking crazy about getting in the pool.
threw
He
his
never did.
shorts on right when we got there, and then didn't do nothing.
It was dumbass hot, and then I was like,
That's
all
the
right,
that's the
time to
reason-
hop in a pool.
it was
See, like,
dumbass
you gotta-
hot.
He didn't want
You
to.
didn't think that one through.
It wasn't stupid hot,
It
you know,
was
to get
kind
in
of
the
fucking
pool.
hot.
It was very hot.
But yeah, no, it was like,
Oh, you just didn't want to flex on anyone.
yeah, and it's like, all right, like people were there with their girls and wives and stuff, and I go
Right,
hopping in the
right,
pool,
right.
my shirt off.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? It's like now niggas are mad at me for trying to have a good time.
Who
you
do
know
you
what I'm
think would be
saying?
mad at you?
You said what?
Who do you think would get mad at you?
All the niggas with their girls looking at me because I'm swimming in the pool. I'm over here minding my business, treading water and what have you.
So you're a
What
threat.
is-
You're a threat to them? No, that's facts though. I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make me pull the tank top out now. I'll pull the tank top with the vest.
Especially when everyone's high off of Mr. Mushy. They gonna
they
start
were
tripping on you.
Hey, nah, this nigga gotta go.
So
I get thrown out.
so that's why you didn't go in.
Yeah, that was the main reason. I was like, no, I'm here. You know,
'Cause
I'm
you
here.
think about other people.
I'm here on the clock. Yeah, I was like, I'm here for work, and like, yeah, I was like, now's not the time for
But
that.
if you weren't working though, you'd be.
Sheesh.
You didn't
Okay,
say that
I
when
would
you
have
were on
been
the beer
driving
pong
the boat.
table.
You said what?
You didn't say that you were there for work when you was on the beer pong table.
Hold on,
Well,
what
that
you
was
talking
'cause
about?
they-
We worked you.
Yeah, first
I
of all,
didn't play.
We were there for work
It was
and
me and
for.
Dave. It was
oh yeah, that was him and
Oh,
Dave.
yeah.
Nah, but that was only because
Yeah,
they
it's
asked. They're like, hey,
You see how defensive I got right there? Like, hold on, bro. What you talking about? We were giving out L's on that table. You better watch how you talk to my teammate like that, dog.
and we really
Real
did
shit.
smoke you guys,
Real
especially
shit.
that last shot.
The last combo, I swear, it was like
You shot it and made it, and then I think
that
I hit it with the
dodge-
bounce.
It was like
I did the
dodgeball.
I did the bounce into the same cup.
You know, seen that movie Dodgeball?
You
We
You
were the
haven't seen
average
Dodge-
Joes.
Oh, that's where the costume's from.
You've
I've seen the
not
costume.
seen
I've never
Dodge-
seen the movie.
Oh
What
my
is wrong
god,
Oh.
with this guy?
Hamster
bruh.
brain.
Mr.
How was that hamster?
Mr. A-lister, put your homie on.
Can we
Yeah,
get
you're
a
supposed to
sub,
be the.
bro?
Well,
Bruh.
you haven't even seen Harry Potter.
I have.
No, he watched him now since
I
the
watched him
since the
because of
game.
you.
Oh, well, I
You
stand
have-
corrected,
you
bro.
watch
Why
Star
haven't
Wars?
you seen Dodgeball?
Watch what?
Star Wars? You seen Star Wars?
I never seen that shit.
Nah.
I've seen a couple of them.
That shit looks weird.
Weird
Shit
is
looks
crazy.
weird.
You
though.
watched Lord of the Rings?
Of course.
I definitely repeat this.
But
Of course,
that's-
it's,
but
of
Star
course
Wars
it's
is
crazy.
Yeah.
But Star Wars is weird as crazy.
Yeah, because it's like I'm all about visual effects, and the Star Wars shit is just mad corny and shit.
It was.
Just looks hella goofy. I can't.
It was.
I can't
It was
dive
turn
into-
of the century. It was like ahead of its time type shit.
I
but it's
understand
like-
that, but for the current time.
But now, no, now their VFX are up. Like they're.
But now it's like, I'm not even keeping up with the story. What the fuck am I gonna watch?
You didn't see the one with Adam? What's his name? Adam Driver or some shit like that.
He
No.
was in a Star Wars.
Because what was the latest Star Wars
Yes.
that dropped?
The
I
one
heard-
with Adam Driver.
I heard it was actually really good. 'Cause I just shat
I
on
watched
it.
the Han Solo one. The one with Daenerys Targaryen in it.
Mm.
She's in there.
I haven't seen any of them.
There's also
Slacking.
one of the best TV shows is The Mandalorian.
Okay, that's what the one I was talking
Yeah.
about, The Mandalorian.
That's the
Oh,
guy
you
from
got
Last
Disney
of Us.
Plus, huh?
yeah, of course.
He definitely got Disney Plus.
That was the first one with Disney Plus. And
Sheesh.
That
Pre-
shit's a dub. A month,
Pre-order.
huh?
Oh, yep. I could get the account, Brody.
It's actually my girl's account.
Fuck. I would pull that one too. I ain't gonna lie.
But you're saying I should watch Star Wars?
I think it's fire. And you gotta watch them like they're not in order. If you watch it you gotta watch like 4 first, and then like it's weird.
I mean, or is it like Fast and the Furious? Do you have to, or is it still cool to just like?
Nah, Fast and the Furious. Nah, Star Wars stays with this story, but Fast and the Furious is like, when the fuck did they start going to space? Like, what are they
I
doing?
don't think there is a story in there anymore.
I think there was a story like the first like 4 or 5 of them, and then
And then Dwayne Johnson started catching cars while they were being
and
thrown
they
at him.
started jumping from
Like,
skyscrapers
what
and shit.
is that?
How disrespectful is the bar? Poured a 4 and oops, I almost Paul Walkered.
How disrespectful is it?
Is that a crazy line? Poured a 4
It's
and
been
oops, I
10
almost
years,
Paul
right?
Walkered. No, but when it came out.
When did it come out?
A
That's
week
Draco.
after.
It came
a
out.
week after.
Yeah,
came
it
out-
sounds like a Ralphie or a Draco boy.
It's definitely a Draco boy.
Was that on the Impatient freestyle?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
Quarter
I feel like-
four and oops, I almost Paul Walkered.
It's more fucked up because it's like it wasn't even Paul Walker driving. I heard.
Really?
It
Yeah.
wasn't, yeah. It was a professional driver.
Like if it was
RIP.
really, if it was,
RIP,
That's
man.
nasty. To
if
both
it was
of them.
Brian,
To both of them, fuck.
if it was Brian behind the wheel, he would have.
Because I mean, Kelvin and I recently indulged in a Fast and
Yeah, we
Furious
went-
1 through 3 marathon.
Nice.
Straight trilogy.
fucked with
man.
that?
Of course, those are
Those
the
were
best
the
ones.
best 3 movies. Like they for sure
Wait,
went
they're
back to
shitting
back
on
to back.
Star Wars.
That's a crazy
Yeah, because it's all
comparison.
about.
I don't even
Yeah,
fucking
comparison.
like.
It's
It was just
shitting-
hella family the whole time.
Well, that's the thing.
Vin
Like the
Diesel
first
saying
3 weren't
family?
even like hella family.
No, bro.
That was
the
back when
fam-
it was like well shot and like
And-
had a story. It wasn't just straight action.
And you know what I realized about this whole thing? Paul Walker gave up the position and like what his job was, all for the bitch.
Yeah, he was a cop.
How do you feel about that?
Fast and the Furious is a love story, bro.
Yeah, it's a.
He
it's a-
fell in love
Yeah.
with Dominic Toretto's sister, and everything went to shit after that. If he never fell in love with her,
It's all over a bitch.
Then we would have never got.
it's all over.
Fast and the Furious 9, where they jump from skyscraper to skyscraper
No, dead
in
ass.
Dubai.
Because he's seen the family. He's seen the family, and he switched up against his job against the boys in blue to join that family.
Jeez.
So they could keep beating those.
Yeah, I was like, join the family was second. First priority was to beat those.
It was to beat those, and then the job opportunity. I think he enjoyed the cars and like, you know what I mean, the money and the motion Vin Diesel had going on.
Can you
Was-
believe that?
What was the best one?
The best
I couldn't
one?
believe that. You
The
know?
best Fast and the Furious?
I think it's 2 to me.
We were
Yeah,
talking
that's the
about
one in
this. We were
Tokyo,
talking
right?
about this.
Nah,
No,
that's
no, that's
3.
Tokyo Drift.
Too Fast, Too
Drift.
Furious is the one with Ludacris
Ah.
and Tyrese.
In
That was
Miami.
their first.
Ejectocito, cuz.
That was like the one that like stood out the most to me, just as far as like the age that it hit. That's when like Need for Speed Underground was like
On
all the
PSP?
race, yeah, like Dub Edition, everything.
Midnight
like,
Club?
just, yeah, like
That's
just
just a-
the
Midnight Club
race
is
culture was
fire.
just going
That's a
nuts.
movie.
And I was like, yeah, that movie was undefeated. Tokyo Drift is up there though,
Yeah, this is. I would have to say probably the first one is the best one.
because it started it all off.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because it was bro crashing out for Shorty.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to, right?
that's like some Romeo and Juliet shit.
Sometimes you just gotta
Sometimes-
crash out for the cat.
Bro, the cat will make people crash out, bro.
Have you ever crashed out for the cat?
He was in a Supra. Crashed out in the Supra.
Oh, Wow. Crashed out in the Supra though.
For the kitty cat.
Tricking.
And he lost his job for that. He let bro go.
I mean, he
This
was probably.
smells kind of crazy. What is this?
CBD.
Nah, it's not.
Rolled
Got
the
it
eight-
from Pack.
Okay.
That's that Paul Walker right there.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Dark comedy,
Bruh.
dark comedy.
But yeah, I can't comment on that. I haven't watched any of them. I watched parts of Tokyo Drift.
Damn. See, honestly, I feel like Tokyo Drift was
Parts of Tokyo Drift.
like
I'm
one
the
of their
bad
best
guy.
like shot and scored ones as they're coming up. Like you could really tell the.
You've
The
never
jump in
seen any
production.
Fast and the Furious.
I've seen parts of them growing up, but I don't remember the story or whatever the fuck happens.
I'd say watch the first 3.
Man, what the
s-
fuck?
The story and all that other shit actually hit.
After
Then.
that,
So
it
my
just-
shit cancels out, right?
Yeah.
Me not
Fuck
watching
no.
whatever that shit was.
Whatever that
Yeah,
bullshit
dodgeball,
was.
Dodgeball. that's how you
Dodgeball,
fuck
American
that.
Sniper? I don't know.
Oh for 2, but still.
Never seen Fast Furious though.
Yeah, at
I've
least
seen parts.
parts doesn't
My
count.
uncle's always.
though.
I never was locked in.
No. Watching Fast
And you
Furious-
had a G35. What kind of?
I didn't get into cars till high school. I
Bro,
feel like the
that's
whole
when-
car culture was shoved down my throat. Pause, because my whole family was into cars, so I kind of contradicted. I was like, I don't want to be into cars, bro. All my uncles had spinners and Hummers and shit. Like,
That's
Bro.
I'm good.
They had Underglow.
My dad had a Hummer, H3.
Did they have Underglow?
the
Underglow.
neon lights.
They had the stars in
Wait,
the roof.
he had spinners on his Hummer.
Spinners on a Cadillac.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, he was on his.
That's
fucking,
not even an Asian card thing.
That's like some Atlanta shit back when like fucking
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia and
Wait,
that
you
whole
had
genre
so wait,
was
wait,
on.
wait, wait. You had uncles or your dad?
My dad had the Hummer.
Who had
My
the
dad had a
Cadillac-
couple
Who had
cars.
the Cadillac on spinners?
My uncle.
I'm riding spinners. I'm riding spinners. They
Should
don't
fit like
stop.
10 people in there.
Did he have slap in it?
Slapping it for sure.
Where do you live? Where do
And
you
live
from?
TVs on the back of each.
Just
With the
South Sac
PlayStation?
Yeah, I was like,
activities.
is that
The PlayStation in it?
Some South Sac activities.
Oh my god.
That's a movie, honestly. Even today, if somebody pulled up in that shit, I'd be like, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I recently went back to Sac and I was walking downtown and then I heard a car slapping the fuck out of some Beyonce, and then I realized he has the speakers in the grill so everyone can hear.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
And he's riding solo slapping Beyonce.
Hell loud too.
He's
It's a
trying
vibe.
to pull some.
It was a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
What song was it though?
I don't know. I
Break
forget.
my soul. Del Resto.
Crazy.
No, I mean, Beyonce was just going crazy.
It was drunk
In
in
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas, all her shows. Would you guys go to a Beyonce concert?
I would.
I would go, but I don't think I'm a like cop a ticket.
Yeah, if I got
Like,
invited to go, I'd go, but I don't want to pay the price.
Is Jay-Z pulling up? Then I'm gonna slide.
Oh shit, it's Hove.
Hove.
Throw your drawers up there.
Okay. What is that?
Invite me to dinner, Hove.
I wanted to
You
ask
guys
this.
are cooking.
Take me dinner or 100K. I wanted to ask pretty broad question. All right.
Let's hear it.
So, would you take $100,000? Oh wait, hold on.
We're dinner with Jay-Z.
Would you rather make 100K self-employed business owner or 200K as an employee?
For how long?
No,
Same-
this is just a general, like, say in a,
In a year?
not within a year, but this is like the path you're on.
Can we go back to the porn and cutting your kid off with the gay
Wait,
son?
Wait, what?
is that?
That
Oh.
either ors, you know what I'm saying? This either ors.
Oh, gay son or thought daughter?
Oh, that was crazy. Nah, I mean, it depends on the length, to be real. Like, if it's like, okay, I'm going to make 200K as an employee in 10 years, but I'll make the...
No, it's within a year.
Do I love
They're
what
both
I'm
within a
doing?
year?
Do I
Yeah.
love what I'm doing, regardless?
I
Or
don't
do
know.
I
It's
hate
all
working for someone?
it's all subjective.
I don't know, bro. If I'm making 100K in a year, self-employed, bro,
Yeah, I'm
fuck
doing
that
it.
200K.
That's a good sign. right?
Yeah, I'm good already.
That's going
Not
crazy.
good already, but yeah, I'm like, self-employed
but-
100K is solid.
But if you're doing that, though, you got to look at it like you're working way more than a 9 to 5.
Nah, for
For
sure.
sure.
It's like 24/7, damn near.
I have a I
Yeah.
have a conflict in that. So, do you know anybody that makes over 6 figures that doesn't take work home with them though, even if they're a 9 to 5 or not?
Hmm.
I feel like anybody that when you're making that much, like well over 6 figures, like you're still taking home work.
And I
with you,
think
no matter what job you have.
And I think they are because they're making that much. I think if you can get to the point where you choose to like maybe sell off your business or retire a bit to where you can like have that luxury of really not taking any work home and you're still making that much. But I think they got to that point by taking their work home with them for so long. It's just like, that's just second nature now, you know? It's like, this is what's got me to this point, so I'm just going to keep doing it, you know?
Yeah, but that's like some deeper issued shit. I feel like, because I feel like we have a culture of workaholic, and like that is rewarded, and I'm trying to like, I find myself trying to be like, oh, I'm here all the time.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, but really it's not.
I-
You know what I'm
It's
saying? Like
balance.
Yeah.
having that time where you're actually doing work and staying efficient, like that's a lot more important.
I think it's maximizing the time that you spend working, so
But-
you don't have to spend as much time working.
And that's what I'm saying. Like those dudes who are working 200,000 or making 200,000 working for someone else, like they might not. They might be working on shit.
They definitely don't
Like-
think about their work on the weekends. Like they have
Yeah.
the weekends as their
Yeah,
luxury.
and
Right.
and also too, it's like
As a business owner, you're thinking about that shit when you wake
Like,
up to
literally
when you go to
constantly,
sleep.
yeah, it's like
It's always on your mind.
yeah. And it's like you could have hella kids at the crib, you know, a nagging wife. You could be like, you could just want to work. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
You don't have to think too much.
well, it's just like you could just like get lost. You could use that as an escape. I know, you know, the overworked dad who is just lost in his work and doesn't give any time for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like if I'm making $200K working for someone else, I would think the perks of that come with
Having some time.
yeah, because when you have, I mean, but also too, when you are running your own business, you do have the luxury of
making your own schedule.
Right.
So you don't have to do the 9 to 5.
Right.
Because also the self-employed thing is like, it's high risk, high reward. So it's like 1 year you could make 100K and then you could go straight to zero the next year.
Right.
Highly unlikely if you have a steady business, but also if you're making 100K, the odds of you jumping up to making $1 million the next year are higher than if you have that 9 to 5.
Right.
Like you're doing the corporate ladder shit.
It's more volatile, or like the
Definitely
earning
more
potential.
volatile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the potential is always there to always increase.
And self-employed doesn't necessarily mean you're still at the house. So like it could still be an escape in a way. How you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all get lost in our work.
yeah.
It's just how much do you want to be consumed by it to where it stresses you out.
And I would think if you're running your own business, you're consumed by it. You have to be
Yeah.
consumed
You have
by
to.
it. You have
It's
to.
essentially a part of you. If you're starting your own business.
Your livelihood depends on it. You could be at work and not really have to pull through or pull your weight and still get by with that.
Go through the
200K.
motions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also too depends on like how hard the job is or what even kind of job even qualifies for, like, because you could have 100K a year business selling T-shirts and kind of have that running self-sufficient where it's just like, okay, maybe I have created this business that is like kind of like a 9 to 5 where I could just come check in, you know. But also too, there's like a creative aspect to it where it's like I gotta brand it, I gotta market it, I gotta figure all that out. But if I'm working for someone else, 200K depends what I'm doing. Am I getting 200K like coding software, or am I like, I would expect I'm solving major problems that the company needs.
Yeah.
So it would take a lot of brain power as well.
And there's a lot of I feel like when you're making that much, there's a lot of creative freedom that you could get the same from if you were running your own business.
Right.
I feel like you're just more specialized within a company, like you're a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
So I think it just goes down to like, what do you prefer, stability or risk, or I don't know. But I'd probably pick the 200K, honestly.
It depends on the job though, because that's the thing with the 200K, you don't necessarily get a specific choice at that job necessarily. You know, it's not going to be the perfect fit for you. Whereas if you're starting your own business, you're starting it around you, so it works for you in that sense. But it's like, chances are for 200K, it's not going to be your perfect ideal job. You know, there's going to be more parts that I feel like you might not like.
Yeah, I feel like
there's definitely a lot of variables.
This topic hits home for me, I feel like, because, you know, working at No Jumper, we had that steady income.
Yeah.
And now it's like I am running my own business again. And it's like, fuck, this shit is a lot of work. You know what I'm
Where we
saying?
could just clock it, like, we know Monday through Friday we're at the office.
Yeah, and I'm still doing the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it's a lot more work. So, I gotta say, I'd do the 100K and run your own business, because it's like, that's what I'm doing right now. That's the whole goal of this shit. Because, yeah, like you said, it's gonna pay off eventually if you put in the work. Because we're not expecting that 100K a year to remain that.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like with freelance and having your own business too, you're always like one door away from an opportunity. Whereas like, you know, working under a corporate structure, you don't get a lot of those opportunities. Well, you could. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
I've had it in my family where they've had, you know, other jobs offer. Like someone in my family was at a company for like 15, 20 years, and then they got a job offer that like basically doubled their income. So things like that happen, but it's pretty rare. But with freelance, it's like that could happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like I would take the 200K the first year and then just start my own shit the next
This guy's trying to finesse the system.
Well, no, it's just like,
No,
well,
that's
now
how you gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like now I literally have double the amount that I would have had last year being an entrepreneur. Now it's like I got some, you know what I'm saying?
If you're working in the field, you want to create your own business.
Yeah, it's like, all right, now I got some experience and some funding.
That's how
like,
I was looking at it, soaking up game. Like if I'm making 200K a year, I'm in a pretty big company.
Right, you're learning something.
You're like some pharmacist. I think also too this conversation comes down to what fulfills you.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're making 200K working for someone and you're fulfilled, then that's your life.
That's
you know
what makes
I'm
you
saying?
happy.
Like,
Yeah.
it sounds kind of corny and cliche, but I really genuinely think like that's kind of like one of the key factors to people's happiness, fulfillment with their work. But a lot of people have problems finding what fulfills them, and a lot of people don't want to work.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like people in our age from like 20. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the whole purpose of life. I would think is like figuring out your purpose, right?
It was COVID, bro. COVID fucked everything. People got unemployment, bro, and they was not fucking with like going to work. People was getting more money than just
Because
off that.
they didn't
More
understand
than
like the
at
value
job.
of the money.
Well,
Yeah.
now you're saying because people don't want to work.
Yeah.
Bro, I was pulling out 1,500 every 2 weeks. I ain't never seen no money like that in my life. Not at that point. I was like 19.
I was like, yeah.
But I mean, do you guys feel like you've figured out what you guys want to do in your career or your life? Because I feel
Not
like
yet.
career is like one of your big like deciding like
Yeah, like I feel like
life path.
I feel like
trajectory things.
I know what like where I want to get. Like I have a picture and like a plan of like, all right, this is where I want to get to, and it's like it's kind of just like a path to get there. It's not like a whole.
Well, what is it?
Well, like essentially,
Like
biggest picture, I'd want to own like a production company where it's like, all right, I can have a facility that's getting rented out, passive income there, equipment that's getting rented out, passive income there, and then I can actually just like produce and create or like edit projects, passion projects, and make money off of that. It's just like side shit.
yeah. I mean, and how long? Like, do you guys ever think about, hey, what am I gonna be? What am I gonna be doing in 2 years, in 3 years, in 5 years?
I think of it, but I don't plan it. Like, I keep everything pretty loose because, I got ADHD, so it's like.
But it's some
it should
sort
just-
of idea or
yeah,
some
it's a
sort
general.
of
It's partially like.
visualization of what
Yeah.
you want and where
Yeah.
you're.
There's also a lot of
where you
things
want to
I-
be.
Yeah, yeah. But there's also a lot of things like I haven't even tried yet. So I'm trying to try multiple things, Because I was watching this video that was like, your 20s is like for you to try like 15, 12,
What
whatever
you want to
shit.
try?
I don't know.
List some things.
Pornhub.
No, bro.
Kissing boys.
Bro, pause.
Blacks.com.
Pause. I don't know. Trying to do shit with music. I'm trying to try shit in the fashion industry. Like, trying to eventually learn how to, like, I don't know, make a video like y'all. Like, shit, I don't know. Just want to try
some
it.
creative outlet, because
Yes,
also too, I
definitely.
feel like our generation has definitely been way more incentivized to follow a creative job rather
Yeah.
than just work that typical 9 to 5.
Well, social media is like making everything look so cool. Like,
Well, everyone wants
Yeah.
to be creative. Everyone
Yeah,
wants to
yeah.
be a creative. Everyone wants to make something.
I think there's room for everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
I think everybody
Honestly.
is creative. I think it's just, yeah, like you're saying, it's like you just have to find your outlet. So it's like
I
it's a
feel
matter
like
of
some people should
trying
just
to-
stick to the books.
Yeah.
There are people that.
Well, because I mean, I like I look at it like this, because it's just like, if you're like, I don't know, making shit is hard because you could put so much time and effort, and you could get good with that time and effort, but some people who have it are just gonna be good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, with making shit, I feel like either you just feel it.
And you're always gonna get outworked by people that love it more than you do.
That's if they're putting in the work, though.
And
But yeah.
they're a real student, and they're
Yeah.
understanding what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, I don't know, it's like a lot, like a lot of kids should experiment with being creative, but also too, it's like,
Don't waste your time, kids.
no, I'm just saying like the technical shit is still cool of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
like-
like they could experiment with music and then find out, like, nah, like I like being an A&R or a manager, or like,
or even
you
like more
start-
like dentists, fucking doctors, some shit we genuinely need. We don't need another fucking Instagram social media star, dog.
well, they got a glamorized fucking doctorates and books and shit.
Oh yeah, that's now blame it on the entertainment industry. They're trying to make everything look like a cool ass job.
So
I mean, that's why Oppenheimer's so cool. Is like,
Damn, I want to make the hydrogen bomb.
they made a physicist look cool as fuck.
But do you feel like people are trying to get jobs now because of what's cool?
Yeah.
Because I feel like what jobs always have been is what pays the most.
Yeah, it's a combination now of like the trendiest, most lucrative job.
Well, I think what people claim as their passion projects are what's cool. Like people say they rap on the side. You're rapping because it's kind of cool, or you're an influencer, you're a comedian because it's kind of in right now. So I feel like that's everyone's kind of side hustle is them working at that and trying to. I feel like
everyone can have a social media side hustle.
Yeah.
Ooh, Basa about to drop a course.
So wait, were you saying that? Because you were like, some people should stick to the books. Some people are naturally gonna be better.
Yeah,
were
like
you saying those people should just like.
No, okay, so like, you definitely have to experiment, but just don't force it. I would think. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I've met people who I know. I guess you could have passion for it, but they just genuinely suck.
Yeah.
Like no, like
Nah,
like there's things I genuinely suck at, and I know I'm just aware. It's a part of it too. I feel like it's self-awareness.
yeah.
Of just like, damn, like this shit's going nowhere. Let me give up. You know.
Yeah.
Just being real with yourself.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just it's kind of weird because I agree with what I'm saying, but then also I don't
Nah,
because
If
it's
you
like
really love it,
if
like,
you really love it, you got to keep going. But
Yeah. What if what if someone's super naturally talented at whatever the fuck, but they don't have that work ethic, and someone who started and didn't have that talent just put in
Just
crazy
grinding.
work. Like you can't get worse at something.
no, facts. If you're putting
If
in
you're
the work,
putting in the time, bro, you have to get better.
yeah.
You don't think so?
I think some people plateau at a certain point.
yeah,
I mean,
It's
I feel like it's
getting better is subjective.
I think you will. It's a combination of that and also like making sure you're learning the correct things. That's gonna get you better. Like if you're learning maybe like the same redundant things or things that aren't gonna like progress you, then
Yeah.
I mean, I just think about it like growing up. My brother was just naturally smart. Like you met those naturally smart people who
Got
don't
good
have
grades.
to study.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing. Like but I guess it could be applied to books too, where it's like people in the books are like, hey. You gotta study and you're still failing.
Yeah.
Just give up. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess you could see that you could look at it in
Yeah.
any type of industry
Yeah.
or whatever. But I mean,
That's part.
when do you give up?
You want to?
Maybe,
Because
yeah,
no
I
one's
don't
gonna
know.
stop you.
I feel like once you make it your career, like I don't know, fuck, dude. Like once you make it your career, then you can't give up, I guess, or you work. I don't know. It's like there has to be some sort of like it has to be your main source of income for you to even give up on it, because then it's like what was the risk of you putting your shit out? There was really no risk. Maybe it cost you money.
I think you just have to be high on what you're doing. Like you have to want to go all in. You have to have some type of something that's pushing you that way, or else I don't think people naturally gravitate towards things that they're not good at. I think we eventually figure it out. But then you have anomalies where people
just
but I think that's a mix of bad luck. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, just take a random homeless person for example. It's like they've probably just been dealt some bad hands. That's how, you know. I don't think anything's, I don't know.
Yeah, because
free will.
because too also it's like if you're about to give up on something, I feel like there has to be some sort of consequence of you giving up, other than, you know, like if I give up before I touch any money from it, does it really matter that I gave up?
Yeah, but it's just not as big of a give up, you know.
I mean, if
It's like you still
You didn't
quit,
give
you
it
know,
up like that.
Or I just
because
tried
like
it.
you still don't really know what your
Well,
potential was in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I didn't get started and I didn't really make any money yet, but it's like that one, like what, the butterfly effect or whatever the fuck. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, had Trev known he kept fucking
It's that emoji
kick
that
flipping, he
meme.
would have been fucking on the front of Thrasher, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really never
You
know.
never know.
I don't know, man. I agree. You never know, but sometimes you know.
I think deep down each person kind of knows, or like they have that slight sense of direction for sure. Like,
because we're the generation of, oh yeah, a lot of our parents try to rap.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like
when we grow older, that's gonna be the topic for sure.
it's
Remember when
like-
everyone wanted to rap?
crazy.
and then they have the MP3 on SoundCloud of it.
Because I feel like the generation behind us, everyone wanted to be actors.
That's.
Yeah,
I wasn't around, so I'm not too sure.
but-
But
I don't.
I'm just trying to think about like.
I just
crazes.
feel like from our generation, 90s to current, it's like everyone is creative. Everyone wants to make something. Like,
Yeah.
that is their thing. But I'm trying to figure out like say I have a job, right? And it's a 9 to 5, but I have like a side thing where I'm doing something creative.
Yeah.
Like when is it important? Like when does it mean anything? Is it just doing it, or is it like seeing money come in? Like what?
It's a little bit of both, because honestly, that's what I'm trying to be on. Like, I'm applying for jobs now, and it's like, if I can secure a job where it's like, okay, this is like a minute task that I know I can do, and they're paying me the salary where it's like, all right, I'm comfortable. Now it's like, I genuinely enjoy like creating animations and editing and all this other shit. So it's like, now I can just like learn some other side shit just to like sharpen my sword on some passion project shit while I'm getting paid. And then
Because I feel like you're a good example of that, because you went to school for something completely different, and you're in a creative field now, right?
yeah,
Like,
well,
you're a creative.
But
I'm-
do you
Would you
feel
guys
like,
consider yourself creatives?
sure? Do you feel like you use those? You have a communications degree. Do you feel like it still applies, right?
yes and no. I mean, like the communications program, like, it's very broad, and I feel like it does, in the sense of just understanding like the definitions and all the different like types of communication and like that sense, but I feel like it doesn't really help me.
It's indirectly helping. Like,
Yeah, you know, like
some flashes pop out.
it's like a very technical side of communication. It's not like it's like
Yeah.
presenting in front of the class and like doing like
And you guys are younger, right? Like, how old are you?
23.
23.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm 28.
you know, I'm 29.
So I feel like, do you guys, in your current age, do you feel like you know what your purpose is or what you're meant to be doing as a human?
No,
Hell
not
no.
yet, bro.
I'm just living, honestly. But I feel like that's why I went back to school, is because it kind of gives me. I'm not fully just out here fucking around. Like, I'm still working at something.
Yeah.
And it kind of just gives me that time to kind of realize what I'm trying to do. But I know it's, I have a general idea of where.
Is it still
Yeah.
in the film industry?
Yeah, it's still in film, for sure.
It just gives it's giving you like a little bit of direction.
Because I'm double majored in film and business, so it's like somewhere in that realm, whether
Yeah.
it be business in the film industry or working in the film, whatever. It's like somewhere in that realm, and just trying to, like what you were saying, just sharpen your knife, like take on other jobs. It may not be what you're trying to work towards, like could be some corporate shit, but you're gonna learn something. And just like all my past jobs, I feel like I've learned.
Have you feel like you've come to certain realizations in the past like couple months,
Yeah.
or like more clarity on just like what I have to do, or
Clarity
what my
of
like next step is?
Yeah, clarity of what I have to do, who I am. I feel like me stepping away from social media has been a big help. I'm just not comparing myself and trying to think, like, I stopped like really using the age thing as a big, I feel like it's a big indicator, or it's like a big social stigma around ages, like by this age you should have this,
Yeah.
where like everyone
Or even too, if you're not a certain age, you don't know enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I do think is very much true. It's like age comes with experience, for sure. But I think having certain things in your life at certain ages is pretty unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, the big story of film, I think it's James Cameron, but James Cameron was like a fucking truck driver up until he was 40, and then he got into directing. Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
There's stories like that where it's just like, you can be really any age out here. Like, we can work till we're 80. So
Do we want to though?
I mean, if I finally found what I really want to work on, I think I'll be happy doing whatever. I think the whole retiring thing is unfulfilling. I heard a lot of people I mean, even working at the care home, it's like they're just sitting there depressed because it's like there's nothing. The thing that took away from them thinking about time is working. And then when you lose that work, it's like, what do you really? You're really just out here just
waiting,
chilling,
waiting to die, damn near.
Waiting to die, damn near.
That's crazy. I'm working on dying. All right, but what about you though? Like, where do you feel like your life's at?
Man, shit's a mess right now, honestly. But I definitely like had realizations, the past couple of days on like what I gotta do. Nah, well, yeah, but nah.
Because you just moved out here recently, right?
Yeah.
2 months now?
Yeah, it was like 2 months
But
ago.
you're trying to do something you love.
Yes, I'm trying to find really a super crazy passion. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying multiple things. I feel like they kind of all fall into the same category. I want to end up doing something in like the music industry, but like I want to try fashion right now, So like, but that's, goes hand in hand type shit. But I know what I need to do. Like, the realization I had was like, I know what I need to do like next to get myself to where I need to be.
Because this is the age to do it. It's like we're test dummies.
Yeah, we're supposed to. That's
so like, we have no kids, no obligations. As long as your bills are sorted, like, and you're living decent.
Yeah.
I mean, try shit out.
And I feel like that's the whole root of this whole convo is just like having the means
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, to do it.
Yeah, I want to get into the video shit like y'all too. Like that shit's tight to me. Like,
yeah,
just try.
That's pretty much when I started like. Because videos I learned, it was self-taught, so it was something that I picked up like after I graduated type shit, helping out the homies.
And before you graduated college, was it anything you thought about?
Nah, I mean, like, I liked music videos and, like, I drew, like, in high school and shit like that.
Because when you graduated, you were around our age, right? 23, 22?
Yeah, 23.
Like, could you imagine that you would be in this, where you're at right now?
Once I decided I wanted to do videos, yeah.
And now you feel more fulfilled?
For sure. Now, that's why I see it just as a blessing in general, the fact that, like, the jobs that I'm applying for that I feel like I can get, I'm like, I can make this amount of money on a quote-unquote 9-to-5, but off of a skill that I taught myself that I enjoyed doing, Whereas it's not like, oh, some technical, like, hey, like, all right, you're on this assembly line, or it's some, like, mindless work that I have no attachment to, It's like...
Or it's not sharpening your knife.
Yeah, in, like, any way, shape, or form that's going to help out with, like, a passion of mine, So it's like, all right, I can get a salary, and I just want to use it as a means to, like, build a foundation to invest in myself, like, down the road.
Facts.
So when are we going to give up?
Like, this shit don't work.
I just gave up on my last job.
No, I think, I want to go back to me telling people to give up. I was fucking, that's crazy. I was fucking around.
He's backpedaling.
I just don't give up,
I
y'all.
just want to smooth it out. Yeah, don't give up. Never give up.
But definitely be in enough touch with yourself to like really psychoanalyze yourself in a sense, Like search for your strengths. Yeah.
You'll know deep down why you're doing it. Just do it for the right reason. That's all I gotta say. If you're not doing it for the right reason, give up. That's the final statement.
Shit.
Okay. What's the wrong reason you feel like?
Money, fame, clout, social status.
Yeah, because you got a person that could make music and his only fan is probably his mom. What if it's his mom? But the music's trash, but if he feels fulfilled, fuck it.
There was a guy like that in college.
You gotta pay his rent.
I was like, he should give it up. But he dropped like weekly freestyles. I was like, hey, yo.
They were crazy. Yes, all right. Yeah,
it's one of those where not even like that. But it was like the situation you're talking about where it's like, it's one of those where it's like, all right, like, I can understand that you love it for whatever reason you love it for, but like you trying it just isn't, or you're not working on the things that you should be working on to sound better. I'll put it that way.
I think that's also subjective because we don't know what he did in that recording to feel like he became a better musician making that song. Because I feel like rap and music it's out there for everyone to judge, versus if it was like an artist, like a sketch artist or whatever, it's like, I don't know, there's less judging out there for him. You know what I mean?
A shitty drawing is a shitty drawing. A shitty rap is a shitty rap.
Nah,
Picasso trash.
Nah, but it's like like just as far as just like rhythm, like rhythm and just like cadence, like when shit just sounds off. It's
Hold
like
on, was he trying to play it in front of you?
It's like it was like on IG he'd post like a weekly freestyle, like he'd just like hold the camera in front of his face and just like and he'd freestyle and do his shit. He dropped a few songs and shit, but it was just like,
we all know those cringe creators.
It was just like, it's not getting better.
I mean, bro.
But it's like, I still fucked with the dedication, because it's like, I'm even scared to be putting my shit out.
Fuck the bullshit.
Like, the fact that I'm like,
he has the courage to do
he has some shit that I don't have or that I'm working on, in that sense.
Well,
but
maybe
at the same time,
we have that second gear in our brain to tell us to not do it, because we know we're not good enough to put it out there yet.
Yeah, he probably needs a little more of what we got.
Or maybe we need a little more.
Maybe it's a both. We need, there needs to be a little combination. You need to have a little discretion. A little discretion.
That guy's confidence?
Nah.
How much confidence is too much confidence?
That's definitely too much confidence.
I've seen somebody at Santa Monica recently at the beach. Bro's out there freestyling like,
oh my god,
crazy shit.
Was he going crazy though?
No, but he didn't stop and he was going crazy.
That's the thing. Is like,
it was probably dude.
Was he a white guy?
He's like white and Mexican.
What was I gonna say?
Confidence is key with everything. But have you ever met those overly confident people where it's just like, hold on, bro, read the room right now?
Or just
I've met people that can't read the room for sure.
Or
just too much ego.
How about guys that try to pick up girls and their whole mentality is just like, you just gotta keep shooting.
That's like shit's nasty.
That's a confidence thing too. Like,
that shit looks like a fucking drunk driver about to crash out. Like, that shit is gross. That shit
get home safe sometimes.
That's crazy.
Like the man slapping.
Oh my god. Nah, for real. Because I'm just like, yo.
That's crazy.
I have a hard time with rejection, so I think I never had that mentality of keep shooting.
So do you judge? Do you judge people who are?
I don't.
Or
judge
do you, do you base confidence on not being scared of rejection?
Do you base confidence on not being scared of rejection?
Like the more you're scared of getting rejected, the less confident you are. You see it as a
definitely, because I've had a problem with self-esteem in my life for sure. I didn't start coming to my own until like late high school years.
But I feel like confidence is one thing, self-confidence is one thing, then confidence to talk to the opposite sex is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
That's just instinctual.
But some guys just don't give a fuck about what the girl's saying.
Yeah, I'm like, some people like, I feel like some dudes look at it way too like predatorial type shit. Like, yo, you could like, this clearly ain't it right now. Like, niggas are like,
just frothing.
Yeah, like, yo.
I mean, okay, so do you remember your first time ever talking to a girl? And thinking like, damn, I got confidence? Because also, too, I feel like the older you get, the more you start to realize, like, there's something about being young and innocent where it's like, all right, I could have this blind confidence because I don't really know the world.
And you just don't give a fuck in a weird way. Yeah. You're just like,
less on the line.
Just hella horny,
Or you're just like, nigga.
Just hella horny, huh?
You're just, I don't know. You're like.
Because they say, too, like, the more you know, the more depressed you are. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe it could work, like, the more you know about, like, damn,
I could really get my heart broken out here.
Maybe that, or even just like, damn, like I'm not a big fish. You know what I'm saying? Or damn, this motherfucker got, like I'm broke. Like damn, like you know, like especially being in LA.
I'm not in the section.
You know exactly. Like you know, LA. They say like, oh, she's like, you could be like a sack 5 or like a LA 7, and like a sack 10, or you know what I'm saying? Like, like the pool is. So I'm saying it's like if you know, the older you get, the bigger. Like you're just your eyes open to like, damn, really, maybe I'm not the man. You know,
I ain't the shit no more.
It's like you're scrolling through Instagram comparing. That's all I'm saying.
So you're like, damn, this nigga's hella fine. Damn, this nigga's hella fine. I'm not in no more.
You got veneers? Oh, it's raps for me. Nah, I think.
You get what I'm saying though?
I feel you.
Or am I just projecting?
I think that's just the girls out here though. That's the not the girls, but everyone. The dating scene out here.
The culture right now.
Yeah. It's in a weird spot. But I have my flashes for sure. It definitely depends on what I'm going through at the moment, if I want to approach a girl or not.
Yeah.
Like, if I have that confidence, like, if I did some good shit today, I'll talk to a girl.
Because do you feel like having self-awareness takes away from confidence?
If you let it.
Like, if you're overly self-aware, or if you're just too self-aware? Because I feel like...
Self-aware of what, though?
Just, like, maybe, like, overthinking, like, how people will react in a room, or like what are thoughts to make you not confident? You feel what I'm saying?
I think a lot of mine is based on what I'm going through in the moment.
In terms of
like just career.
If it is, like career or money or whatever the case may be.
I just broke my no fap streak, like shit like that be fucking me up. Like
it takes away your confidence.
Definitely.
Damn.
Beating my shit.
Definitely
like a confidence breaker.
Makes me confident.
He wakes up afterwards, like blacks out. Like, what did I do?
Just come all over.
No.
Damn, depressed and shit after that.
Yeah, depressed after
that post nut.
There's
clarity?
there's definitely been some depressed post nuts. I'm just like, damn.
Why did I do that?
That didn't feel as good as I thought.
But then I also realized I get the same thing with sex too. So
yeah, I find it interesting, this whole topic of like confidence and shit like that, because it's just like where do you get confidence from? You build it. They always say you build it, but what the fuck do I build that shit from?
You have to find it from within. You just have to follow that little you on the inside, you know?
It really is a spiritual thing, because it's like it's all mental. You know?
Yeah, it's like you have that voice, you know. That's your confidence. That's your.
But you also have that voice, or at least I do, where it's like
you ain't shit.
Yeah, like not like it's not like you ain't shit, but it's more of just like an overthinking type voice of just.
But
like,
it's
you know,
it's like recognizing that as that though, you know. So it's like you know what your confidence voice sounds like, and you know when it's like, okay, this has like a tone of self-doubt, or this has like a tone of like negative energy. It's like, okay, I can tone that out more because I just know that, you know what I mean? It's like I know what kind of place that's coming from. Let me try this, you know, and then if it fails, then it's like I'll bounce back from there.
Yeah, you guys be ever having to deal with that? Self-doubt?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of bad.
Because that's one thing. I went to go visit my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm hella broke right now. And she's like, you should replace you calling yourself broke with, like, I'm working hard to do something. Just flip it in terms of a positive, like.
Yeah.
And it got me thinking. I was like, damn, you know, like, that's actually very true. Like, you know, there's a lot of self-doubt that goes every day that you're not even aware of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like you're programmed to think it, and I'm just like, damn, you know what? You're right. Like, I'm actually not broke, but I am working on.
Yeah, it's like
you just gotta start speaking about things.
I'm building the get back right
like
now.
Perspective.
It's like a form of manifesting.
Yeah.
There's one I got put on was it's like, these are the stuff I have to do today versus, and then you switch it to like, these are the things that I get to do today.
Yeah.
It's like little things like that. That shit kind of helped me for a while, because it's like I stopped looking at them like chores, you know.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean that kind of reminds me. Last night I was watching prison YouTube videos, bro.
But what is it? Beyond Scared Straight? Were you watching those?
Went down a rabbit hole, bro.
Wait.
I learned hella shit, bro, about the Mexican mafia and all their politics and shit like that. I was like, damn, these prison gangs are legit.
Do you think you use those to be like, thank God I don't deal with shit like this?
Nah, but I mean, now thinking about it, like, this conversation has brought me to that conclusion where it's just like, these are things I get to do.
Yeah.
It's a luxury having those issues.
It's a luxury, yeah. This is a luxury. I'm privileged. You should be thankful. You shouldn't be like
First world problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, yeah. I got
I just got deep.
more money, more problems.
Yeah.
But back to being incarcerated, bro. What gang would you get in with if you were incarcerated?
We talked about this.
Nah, did we ask AB though?
I would have to run with the Paises.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah.
That's
See,
easy,
damn,
bro.
see.
Because it's like, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah, they asked me that at the end of the day, or not at the end of the day. Shame on you. Shame on me.
Shame on me for answering.
They said who would you run with?
You're running with the Paises for sure.
No, I don't speak Spanish. I don't think I could program with the
You don't have
Mexicans
to.
like that.
You got the tab, bro. It's
Nah, I'm
You
with
never
the-
seen Blood In, Blood Out? You're like Miklo, bro.
But Miklo speaks Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
still, though, like, you know.
you'll learn
I'll
fast.
You'll learn. Yeah, you gonna
I'll
learn.
be stabbed up before I learn.
Wow.
Sacrifice, because basically I watched this video of this dude who was a part of the Nuestra Familia, and he basically was breaking down the whole gang, and like it was one of those like GQ or like Wired like series where they do like gang members who put the flag down, or like people who do odd jobs like morticianers who have like crazy stories about like what's really actually going down. So this dude was breaking down the inner workings of this prison gang, and he was a pretty high ranking member, and that shit got me like, damn. Like, he was basically breaking it down like, first you're like a part of this group and you go through this probation period, and in that probation period, if they ask you to do some shit, you gotta do it. So if they tell you, hey, you gotta go
Stab somebody.
yep, hey bro, put this knife in your ass.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's called keystering.
Sheesh, you learned a lot. This was all last night.
It was an informative ass night.
At a staggering rate.
He tried the keystering technique too. With the butter knife.
He's like
the butter knife.
all right, so you
Ended up on that Nair video.
Oh my god. Pause.
It was just kind of crazy that this dude was breaking it down, because this is a very rare insight, because basically bro was breaking it down. He's like, yeah, like I've had hits on my life, and he was breaking it down like, this is the reason why I flipped, because he had 2 hits on him in jail because they put like a snitch jacket on him, and he didn't snitch, so he says. But
somebody just wanted the top spot type shit or something.
I mean, it just gets political. So he basically said, the second time they tried to kill me, I was like, all right, fuck y'all. You guys don't really fuck with me. And that's his reasoning for, breaking it down, how he was breaking it down. Because it was YouTube videos like that where it makes me wonder, like, how is this person's life not at jeopardy by disposing this information like this? And he basically said, like, yeah, like, people want to kill me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not living my life looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, if you've already been in prison that deep, you already
she's with the shit.
You've been down the I don't give a fuck road for
Not for
many
sure.
years now.
And he was breaking it down though, how like in the 90s, like it was a real threat. Like, people, that was like a real thing where they'll get you knocked off for that shit. But now he said it's a little different.
It's just a crazy way to live, though, where you...
Because
There's
like all the technology, I think.
Yeah. There's like a target on your back at all times. Like, even though they probably don't think about it, it's definitely always there lingering.
Yeah, like
that's something you got to worry about. You got to worry about
every day.
every day.
And it was kind of powerful, because at the end he ended up explaining that he's from San Francisco. Now he started to do heroin at like 12 years old. And his mom was a dope fiend.
Is Danny Trejo you're talking about? I think that's where his story was, no?
Was it?
I think he
I
did like
mean,
heroin like with his uncle, some shit.
Yeah.
so it was just like, damn.
You recently watched this, probably crazy.
It just made me, like Basa said, I'm blessed.
Grateful, yeah.
I get to sit down here and match with you guys.
I'm
and
good, huh?
pod and, just hang out with my bros.
And kick it.
Kick it.
Because what's the most death-threatening to us right now? A car accident?
COVID, they say they're about to shut this shit down again.
I heard about that.
It's coming back.
Yes.
Double backing on that
Hey,
ass.
What happens if
I'm about to do it right this time.
What happens if everything closed down right now? Are we still gonna pod?
We might be stuck in the Philippines.
As long as it, bro.
Oh my god!
That
I would
would
fucking
be.
shit myself.
Knock on some wood.
No, bro.
Wait, is it serious though? I've heard it
I
pop up.
heard it's like I heard,
I thought it was like a spark.
That'd be a zoo.
Bro, they trying to come out with monkeypox.
but monkeypox has been a
That's
thing.
real though.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
been real.
I don't,
That's actual.
Why did they try to bring
I
it
think
back?
you got that actually.
That's crazy.
No, COVID is going
What-
around, and they say like,
It's a new variant.
yeah, and I heard
God.
in like 5 weeks or 5 months, everything's gonna be shut down again.
I hope it's 5
No
months.
way.
Oh, that's right. When you guys are gonna be out there
What's
too.
crazy
It's in
is
the thick
Dave
of it.
yesterday was telling me, he's like, I'm getting sick right now, bro. Supposedly everybody's getting sick right now.
COVID,
like, what do you
bro.
mean?
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know, cause
Bruh,
I have allergies.
that's your roommate, and you're here with us right now.
But we're kicking it. Remember,
super
like you said,
spreader, super spreader.
like you said, remember it's the things that we get to do today. You know what I mean?
6 feet.
Get to kick it right here with the bros. Remember?
We come masked up. What if they bring the mask back? Are you guys ready for
Oh
that?
my god.
That's
Mass
just-
pod,
A mask pod?
a masquerade. Damn near.
That should definitely COVID help me realize how nasty we are though. Well, at least how nasty I am.
Like
Yes,
washing
you're
it.
nasty.
Oh, like
I mean, passing blunts is a pretty nasty thing.
After you're
That's
fucking.
basically kissing the bro.
After you just slopped all over
Pause.
the wood to get it slimy.
You swap
Ugh.
and, swap and spit. Like, why does no one ever questions that?
And then the mask thing, like
It's-
everywhere in Asia, they've been rocking masks.
But that's just because their air quality and the pollution is just fucking terrible.
Is ours not? Is ours?
But
not
I
as
would
bad?
I would look into
I don't think it's as bad as theirs. Theirs is like
I would look into Japan's COVID and Philippines COVID
sheesh.
numbers right now, because
That would be sick.
They gonna
guys gotta
treat you guys
prepare.
like
Oh my
Brittany
God,
Griner.
you guys will really be.
I'd be so
Nah,
sick.
you
They're
guys
gonna be
would-
like,
you
oh,
guys
you
would
came
get
to our
back.
country spreading COVID.
You guys would get back.
No,
You guys
we-
just
for
might
sure.
have to stay a little bit longer, because remember that you just pass the test. If you're in Mexico, you could buy a test. You're
Maybe
good,
the
bro.
president.
They're gonna be
come
nowhere
grab
near
us.
Mexico.
But Philippines, they're kind of similar.
Oh my god.
Oh
Starbucks
dang! This just
really-
added some layers to the
This-
travel, bro. This is a zoovie now.
I don't want to speak this up on you
Bro,
guys.
this is a zoovie now. It's like, what is that?
And he's rubbing his hands too.
You guys
Bro,
gotta start
Spain
vlogging
on
it
our
and whatnot
downfall?
now. We can make like a documentary out of this.
No, I
Definitely
don't
could.
want to make that. No.
You could have all your fresh capital on and all that shit.
During the interview segments,
Oh
just
my
hella dripped
God.
out.
Yeah, so I caught COVID
That's nasty.
in the second capital store in Japan.
The
On our
testing,
way to the third one.
the testing is the sickest part. Though I remember just to get in the clubs, you had to show your COVID card. Like that
Oh,
was a real
yeah.
thing.
Remember, did you guys ever have to do the drive-through like COVID test?
I had to do 2 of them. Yeah.
I only did
didn't
the
get
swab
vaxxed?
once.
Sack was just on a different. You didn't get. You're a non-vax.
I'm
right?
not vaxxed.
Bro, you about
He's
to
a,
die.
he's an
bro.
anti-vaxxer.
You're about to
Y'all about
die.
to die,
He's an
bro.
anti-vaxxer. He's an anti-vaxxer.
Nah.
Oh, and we were sharing the blunt.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, like-
Wait, why didn't you get vaxxed?
I didn't want to.
He's
Oh,
like,
you're one of those.
he's
I just like-
you're one of those.
You're one of those.
I was just
You're
like,
Kyrie Irving.
I didn't get sick, bro. I was chilling.
Mexicans
you-
don't get sick.
You
bro.
didn't get it at all.
I didn't get you know what's crazy? I remember it was only one
You
situation
for sure
where
got it.
my cousin was smoking a cigarette in the car and I couldn't smell it, but that was it. I was never sick or nothing like.
Yeah, you're asymptomatic, but you
You
had
didn't
it.
have symptoms. yeah.
Super spreader.
So I'm dumb raw,
Some
pretty
He
much.
probably got bodies on his belt.
bodies is crazy.
That's crazy.
COVID bodies is nuts.
COVID. That's you got the vid, bud.
You're
Y'all
like the
triple-
King Von of the
triple
vid.
No, really, I could give a fuck if you're vaxxed or not. I got my vax, but I'm just like.
You have one?
That shit's definitely worn off by now too.
Or you got all three?
You got your booster too?
Nah, I think I only got like 1 or 2. No, I got 2 of them because I had to go travel and shit.
I
But
think,
I'm not ever gonna be like, oh my god, they're like, I'm not one of those vax conspiracy theorists where it's like they're giving our kids autism and shit like that. Like,
I honestly wouldn't have got it either if it wasn't for my family. I was living with family at the time, so it's just like I kind of had to.
Same. My mom was taking care of my grandma and shit, and I was
Elderly.
like, okay, yeah.
Fucking false
that shit was crazy times, man.
That's
We're
double
coming
back.
back.
That's
That was
double
pretty
back
nice.
It's gonna be a nasty winter if that happens.
for all the dogs.
There's gonna be that many more influencers and whatnot now.
I mean,
not
now I
fucking
feel
with
like
that.
because honestly, I just look back at the whole COVID thing and I was like, I was not going hard on content how I should have been.
It was a free for
I should
all.
have
Like,
been making a cooking show about at the crib. I should have been live.
Just literally.
Remember Tory Lane? Oh man, free Tory, bruh.
Man.
free
Remember
tour.
Tory
Can we get
Radio?
some gunshots? for
Quarantine
Tory?
radio was going crazy.
That was crazy. When you
Okay.
He didn't even give you good
Wait, no,
shots.
tell him, what the fuck? Is he even watching, bro?
he fell asleep.
Nice.
Get them things. He's on the phone.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I do want COVID to come back just because of the fucking planes. The fact that they brought the middle seat back is pretty sick.
Or the rent too.
The rent.
Yeah, rent
COVID
is so
relief?
high.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we don't want COVID to come back. That's gonna suck.
I don't. That shit's gonna suck, bro.
But I
Yeah.
feel like
Get
people
rid of the
won't
middle
listen
seat.
though. People aren't gonna listen. The middle seat.
Man, yeah, during COVID flights, like, I literally had, like,
Chilling.
the whole row in front of me, the whole row in back. Like, you could literally, like, stretch all the way out on your shit.
But if you didn't have that mask on, they're coming and checking shit.
Oh, facts. Yeah, trying to sleep with that on was kind of rough, but...
You
Trying
always,
to breathe, period,
that
honestly.
shit sucked. I fucking hated it.
I already have allergies as it is, and now you got something blocking my
Facts.
whole fucking...
And then you don't know what bitches look like, you know? It's like, damn.
That part.
For sure.
The mask
That
fish.
part.
Yeah.
The mask
Mask
fish.
fish.
That was definitely a real life thing.
It's like, damn.
It became a
I can't
point.
Oh,
even,
damn.
I can't even check you out.
She pulls it down?
It became-
Oh, fuck.
When they stopped the mandate, you could tell more ugly people. I'm pretty sure this is a real
Kept the
statistic.
mask on?
Kept the mask on.
They rocked it for another 3 months.
Talking about I'm healthy. I'm scared of COVID. No.
Yeah, because it got to a point of like, why are you still wearing a mask? Are you sick? No, it definitely got to that point. Alright.
My bladder's about to explode. How long have we been going for?
Hour 27.
Ooh.
Hour what?
1 hour 27.
Hour 27. Do you want to keep going or do you want to wrap it?
We can wrap it. It's
Yeah,
already
let's just
9.
wrap it. All right, man. We're just gonna wrap it. I gotta take a piss. Boss has to go to
I gotta
sleep.
go to sleep. I'm going to Universal Studios tomorrow. Hopefully I don't
Yeah.
catch the vid over there.
Hopefully none of us catch the vid, and if we do,
Thanks.
we're gonna come and spread it.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Turn this
like
into-
AB.
And we're going straight for him because he's the anti-vaxxer.
Let's get some gunshots for that. It still doesn't do it, bro.
All right, y'all.
Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everyone tuning in. By now, this podcast has dropped. They're in the Philippines, so
Yeah.
pray for them. Go get your COVID vax. Actually, I don't give a fuck if you do or not.